Hi everyone, I'm Miss J and welcome to Beyond the Citizenship Test. If you are studying for the U.S. Naturalization Test or if you are simply wanting to learn more about U.S. civics, then you are in the right place. We are going to be going over all 100 questions that could possibly be on the U.S. Naturalization Test. Our goal is for you to not only memorize the information, but also to learn and understand the information as well. So you may want to go ahead and grab a pen and paper or open up your notes app, because today we're going to be working on question 2, what does the Constitution do? All right, so the official answer for what does the Constitution do, this is what you need to know, is it sets up the government, it defines the government, and it protects the basic rights of Americans. Okay, 1791 was when the Constitution was put into effect. Those are your official answers for what does the Constitution do. But let's dig a little deeper so you can understand what that means. So the Constitution is basically a blueprint for our government. It sets up the government and what the government can do. And it does this by establishing 3 branches of government. You have the legislative branch, which includes Congress, and that branch makes the laws. You have the executive branch, which includes the president, and that branch enforces or carries out the laws. And then the judicial branch includes a court system, and that branch interprets or judges the laws. Okay, so sets up the government by establishing those 3 branches of government. Now, this is done so that not one branch gets too much power. Constitution also defines the government. It explains who has the power. It explains what government can do and what it can't do. It puts limits on what the government can do. It sets it up so that we do not have a king. We have a president. And it keeps the leaders from getting too much power. Okay, the Constitution also protects the rights of Americans. The first 10 amendments to the Constitution are changes, and they are called the Bill of Rights. Now, in the Bill of Rights, we have our basic freedoms: freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, right to bear arms, the right to a fair trial, and others as well. So those are listed in the Bill of Rights, first 10 amendments to the Constitution. All right, let's go over some vocabulary. Okay, the Constitution, the highest law of the United States. To limit means to stop something from going too far. So the Constitution puts limits on what the government can and can't do. To define means to explain clearly, okay, what something is. So the Constitution defines what each branch can do and what it can't do. To protect means to keep safe from harm or danger. So the Constitution was established to protect the people of the United States and to protect our rights. Okay, and rights are freedoms that all people have. So comprehension questions. Now think about it. Name 2 things the Constitution does. What does it mean to protect rights? How does the Constitution limit power? And why is it important for a government to be clearly defined? Now, if you can answer those questions, that means that you understand this question number 2 more than just memorizing it. Okay, now it's your turn. So what part of the Constitution do you think is the most important? You can go ahead and say it out loud, write it down. If you need to pause this video, go ahead and do so now. Okay, so now you know the answer to question 2, but not only did you memorize it, you understand it. Okay, so what does the Constitution do? It sets up the government, it defines the government, and it protects the basic rights, okay, of the Americans. So you could say it, you know it, and you understand it. All right, thanks for watching. You can go ahead and get your free questions 1 through 5 study pack. This is question 2 we just worked on. There's questions 1 through 5 study pack and interview kit on the link below. You can follow at Beyond the Citizenship Test for more civics help, and go ahead and like and subscribe for more weekly videos. Okay, until next time.